What if you could turn just $100 into $1,000 faster than you ever thought possible? No luck, no gambling, just smart strategy and execution. Most people think you need a big investment to make real money, but that's not true. With the right approach, even a small amount can grow quickly. The difference is how you use it. Do you spend it or multiply it? In this video, I'll show you exactly how to flip $100 step by step using proven methods. These are practical, realistic strategies anyone can follow. If you're ready to stop thinking small and start growing your money, this could change everything. Turning $100 into $1,000 might sound unrealistic, but it's completely possible with the right mindset and strategy. The key is not to chase shortcuts or risky bets, but to focus on smart, calculated actions that multiply your money step by step. In this video, I'm going to break down a clear and practical plan you can follow, even if you're starting with just $100. We'll focus on simple methods like small flips, service-based income, and reinvesting profits to grow faster. You don't need advanced skills or a huge budget. What you need is discipline, consistency, and the willingness to take action. The goal is simple. Use that $100 as a starting point, not an ending. Once you understand how to grow small money, you can repeat the process again and again. If you follow this step by step, reaching $1,000 becomes a realistic and achievable target. Welcome to the Wealth Blueprint. Before you try to turn $100 into $1,000, you need to shift the way you think about money. Most people see $100 as something small, something to spend. But the moment you decide to grow it, that same $100 becomes a tool. The first shift is this: you are not spending this money, you are investing it. Every dollar should have a purpose, and that purpose is to bring back more money. If you treat it casually, you'll lose it quickly. If you treat it strategically, you can multiply it. The second shift is focusing on speed over comfort. Growing a small amount of money requires effort and smart action. You may need to take small risks, try different methods, and step outside your comfort zone. Another key mindset is patience with urgency. This sounds contradictory, but it's important. You need to act quickly, but also understand that results won't happen instantly. Each step builds on the last. Finally, accept that mistakes will happen. You might lose some money or make wrong decisions. That's part of the process. The goal is not perfection, it's progress. When you start seeing money as a tool, not just something to spend, everything changes. That's the foundation for turning $100 into something much bigger. Now that you have the right mindset, it's time to put your $100 to work with quick flip ideas. The goal here is simple. Buy low, sell higher, and repeat the process to grow your money fast. One of the easiest ways is reselling. You can find underpriced items locally or online, things like used electronics, small gadgets, or even clothing, and resell them for a profit. Platforms like Facebook Marketplace or local groups are perfect for this. Another option is digital flipping. For example, you can buy low-cost digital products like templates or website assets, improve or bundle them, and sell them at a higher price. This requires creativity more than money. You can also flip services. Use your $100 for basic tools or promotion. Offer a simple service like logo design or video editing, then outsource the work at a lower cost and keep the difference as profit. The key is speed and repetition. Don't aim for one big win, aim for multiple small wins. Turning $100 into $150, then $150 into $300, and continuing that cycle is how you reach $1,000. Focus on what sells fast, keep your costs low, and reinvest your profits. That's how quick flips turn small money into bigger results. Once you've made a few quick flips, the next step is to focus on higher return strategies. This is where you stop thinking in small profits and start aiming for bigger gains using smarter methods. One powerful approach is service-based income. Instead of relying only on products, use your money to support a service you can offer. For example, invest in basic tools, ads, or resources that help you attract clients for services like video editing, writing, or social media management. Services often have higher profit margins than physical products. Another strategy is leveraging digital opportunities. You can use your $100 to create simple content, run small promotions, or build a basic online presence. This can help you generate leads and turn them into paying customers. You can also reinvest into what already works. If one method is giving you profit, double down on it. Put more money into the same system instead of jumping between ideas. Focus creates faster growth. The key here is not to chase random opportunities, but to build on proven results. Higher returns come from smarter decisions, not bigger risks. As your money grows, your options expand, and when you combine focus, reinvestment, and consistency, your income can scale much faster than you expect. Once you've started making consistent profits, the next step is scaling. This is where you move from small, one-time gains to a system that grows your money faster and more efficiently. The first rule of scaling is reinvestment. Instead of spending your profits, put them back into what's already working. If a product or service is generating income, increase your budget, improve your offer, or expand your reach. Growth comes from doubling down on proven methods. The second step is increasing efficiency. Find ways to do more in less time. Use simple tools, templates, or shortcuts to speed up your workflow. The faster you can complete tasks, the more opportunities you can handle. Another key strategy is raising your value. Improve your quality, presentation, and communication. When you deliver better results, you can charge higher prices and attract better clients. You should also start thinking about leverage. This could mean outsourcing small tasks or automating parts of your process. Instead of doing everything yourself, you build a system that works for you. Scaling is not about working harder, it's about working smarter. When you combine reinvestment, efficiency, and leverage, your profits don't just grow, they multiply. Now let's bring everything together into a clear, step-by-step plan to turn $100 into $1,000. This is not about guessing, it's about following a simple, repeatable system. Step 1. Start with quick flips. Use your $100 to generate small profits fast. Aim to turn 100 into 150 or 200 through simple reselling or small services. The goal is momentum, not perfection. Step 2. Reinvest everything. Don't spend your profits. Take that $150 or $200 and put it back into the same method that worked. This is how your money starts compounding. Step 3. Increase your profit margin. Once you have some experience, look for better opportunities with higher returns. This could mean charging more for services or finding better deals to flip. Step 4. Repeat and scale. Keep cycling your money. 200 becomes 400, 400 becomes 700, and eventually you reach 1,000. Each step builds on the last. Step 5. Stay consistent and disciplined. The biggest mistake is stopping too early or spending profits. Growth comes from repetition and patience. This plan works because it's simple. No shortcuts, no hype, just smart moves, consistent action, and reinvestment. Follow it properly, and turning $100 into $1,000 becomes a realistic outcome. Turning $100 into $1,000 is not about luck. It's about strategy, discipline, and consistent action. You've seen the full roadmap. Start with the right mindset, use quick flips to build momentum, move into higher return strategies, and scale your profits step by step. The most important lesson is this: small money can grow if you treat it seriously. Every dollar you reinvest brings you closer to your goal. The process may seem slow at first, but once momentum builds, growth becomes faster and more predictable. Most people fail because they stop too early or spend their profits. Don't make that mistake. Stay focused, stay disciplined, and trust the process. You don't need a large investment to succeed. You need a smart plan and consistent execution. Start with what you have, take action today, and turn that $100 into something much bigger over time.